Hey guys, very warm welcome to GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP for today's show. Again, a beautiful soul and yes, a very dynamic personality. I have actually worked hard so that my audience should not, get bored. So again, a very dynamic and beautiful soul. I have got, yes, none other than another beautiful guest of this week, RJ Avni. Mirchi Avni. Yes, Mirchi Avni. So it's very fascinating. Very warm welcome Avni.
Thank you so
to
much.
GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP. I hope that this GUP-SHUP gonna be very good and memorable for all the viewers of the channel GURSEEMA Breakcourt as well as of the channel, through who everyone love to watch GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP. So today's GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP is with RJ Avni. Very warm welcome.
Thank you so much.
RJ Avni, there is one segment in every of the interview that is Rubaru. So that our audience, they are aware of your entire, who the guest is, your personality. So please share about yourself.
Okay, so I'm not a big personality, A. B, I'm a very...
A. Okay.
B, I'm a kid. I'm legit a kid, a 22-year-old kid.
Oh, that's nice.
Who has not completed even her studies yet. But
okay, so yeah. You are what exactly you are doing at present?
Well, I'm in
Masters
first year.
Masters first year, but she's really dynamic. That's why I got her here, so that my viewers, they should love listening to her and listening. You must be doing, but then the point is, I wanted, yes, we all should know more about her through this very segment, GUP-SHUP.
Yes.
Okay.
So since a child, I was always this all-rounder girl. I always wanted to be on stage. Like stage was my first
you were
and last love.
You were like from the right child. You was a stage lover.
Yes, I was a stage lover. I was a dance lover. I loved to perform, and I could perform anywhere, like legit anywhere, on the bed, on the stage, on the floor, anywhere. कभी-कभी मुझे दादी माँ बताते हैं मेरे कि मैं सोते हुए भी बोलती हूँ. So that's much how I love to talk.
That's
maybe that's why.
That's very nice. Huge round of applause, guys. Yes, आपके इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है? यार सारे को थोड़ी ना गल्ला होती है. 26 मिनट गल्ला करनी है. She is so 26 minutes is just for this episode, but I know she can talk continuously, stretch 26 hours regularly. Sooner or later audience will need to change because they will not able to 24 hours they won't exceed. Okay, so Avni, talking always remained as your first love.
Yes.
First love, first passion, and now your profession also.
Bilkul.
So you love this profession.
I do, and this is just in life we take baby steps. And I'm still a baby, though I have taken all the baby steps to be here. But still,
yes,
this stage is also a step towards what I dream about, or what
so
else I
love. So what exactly the dream of Avni is? So what that dream is? Because I feel, yes, to know you more will always motivate many girls around in the town and out of town through this very section of the interview. Please, so what? We always say, yes, my limit is the sky. That's fine. But then what exactly is that point you look forward to, that you need to reach?
Well, yes, limit is the sky, as when I say that. Because when I was in 12th or 11th standard, though I was an all-rounder girl, but I was also academically very smart. So my father and family always wanted me to be an engineer.
Okay.
Right? Or doctor. And
she must be having good number of engineers and doctors in the family.
Definitely, like all of them. I'm just one blue moon out.
One blue moon out.
Yeah.
So you stepped out from that very circle of being a doctor.
And it took a lot to be out of that circle, like a lot. And why I say that the sky is the limit, because when an 11th or 12th non-medical girl says that I want to be an actor, or I want to go in movies, or I want to be a celeb.
So you was a non-medical student?
Yes, I was.
So you never opted, you was pursuing to the road that would have, the B.Tech.
Yes.
But you stopped that path, you changed the track and you entered to the another track.
Yes, I did.
So you find there, exactly. That was the only reason, I felt I should say this thing, because This is something my viewers भी कदा बैठा होना है रब दा बंदा इत्थे कहने वास्ते दस especially the engineer will say this thing.
Well, actually, I saw the YouTube videos. मैं भी ऐसी videos देखती थी, ऐसे लोगों की videos देखती थी. That inspired me कि मैं कर सकती हूँ ऐसे. It's not something.
बातें तो कर रहे हैं. बातें तो गपशप का शो बना देती है.
If they can do that, why not me?
Why not?
मैं अलग मिट्टी की बनी हूँ क्या?
That was the point. You felt कि yes, I should.
Yes.
So then, how your parents were okay with your this decision?
Definitely not. They were devastated. They were like, what are you even saying? What are you even saying? तुम्हारे हलक से बात भी कैसे निकली है?
अच्छा. So your dad was in that form कि नहीं?
Yes. फिर I told them कि I want to do journalism. I want to do mass comm. That's my field. I want to be on the stage. I want to speak. I want to have interactions.
Okay.
And that's going to be in this field, in this degree. Yeah. So then again, the patriarchy stuck, and he said कि अगर तुमको engineering करनी है तो हम बाहर भेजेंगे, वरना हम नहीं भेजेंगे.
अच्छा.
Right?
Your dad said so.
हाँ. So I was like, okay then, यहीं पर सही. मतलब कहीं से तो शुरू करेंगे ना. Like zero से ही सही. But let's start. So I got admission in one of the college in Amritsar. And
BBK?
Yeah, BBK, and it was a nightmare though. I never enjoyed my college or hostel life that everybody would brag about कि college life बहुत ही अच्छी होती है, hostel life होती है. I struggled all my college life, and I love that I struggled. I hustled, and that is why I'm here. But I did theatres in college. I did theatres. I did my degree with full academical pressure and structure. I did that. I did literary. So मैंने अपना हाथ हर जगह वहाँ डाल दिया जहाँ से भी मैं ग्रो कर पाती हूँ या फिर जहाँ भी मैं इवॉल्व कर पाऊँगी, बिकॉज आई रियली वांटेड टू नो द स्किल, टू लर्न द स्किल. और मैं जहाँ से आई हूँ कि मुझे थोड़ा डबल प्रेशर लगाना पड़ेगा, डबल लगाना
for the goal that you are looking forward.
Definitely. And I did all of it. And then I went बाहर, जो मेरी ड्रीम थी कि मुझे बाहर जाके ना पढ़ना है, मुझे बाहर जाके इंटर्नशिप करनी है. I went to Chandigarh for one of the Badshah's channel to work there. And मैंने वहाँ काम किया.
For how long?
For 3-4 months. It's
3-4 months. It's an internship.
Yeah. And
which channel you talking?
Aho channel.
Aho channel.
Yeah.
So the station was there in Chandigarh.
Yeah, they're Mohali in Chandigarh.
Okay.
So then Corona stuck, and I came back.
The history is all revealed to all the audience.
I had to come back, but definitely I tasted what independence was. Right?
So do you find that yes, the hostel life is somehow compulsory? Should be it should be opted by the students so that they learn something?
I think not hostel life to be generalized or to be categorized. A single life, like to be on your own.
To be on your own. But here your parents will not allow you to be on your own, and you will never stop to be independent, be self-dependent, because every time you have mom, you have dad for the bucks. So it's so safe environment, because yes, for all the food you need to have food and clothing to take care. Mama is there. For the bucks and for the pockets to be filled, your dad is there.
Definitely.
And to emotionally give you a lot of support, your cousins, your siblings, your grandparents. I mean, but
I was really lucky, or I would say हर माँ बाप को ये होना चाहिए that with my dreams I grew, they also grew.
Okay.
Like the mentality they had कि नहीं बाहर जाना ही नहीं है, हो ही नहीं सकता, तुम बिगड़ जाओगे.
अच्छा.
हो आई बिगड़ी. Right, I only grew there, no. And even with my growth, they also understood what my goal is, what priorities
and
I have.
And they could also shed off all the fears.
Yes, exactly.
बाहर भेजना, अमृतसर से बाहर लड़की को भेजना doesn't mean कि every time they will be stuck in other things.
All the stereotypes.
Yes. But we can't blame our parents, or I will not say to auntie, uncle that they have done, because they always want to keep their children to the safer side.
Yes,
they always want to keep the children in the cozy lap.
And being the single child of my parents, I knew how difficult it was for them even then.
I feel you have struggled, but then I feel your mom dad must have struggled 10 times more than you, because every time to see you, now you go to college, you will come back, your mom is going to cook the food, to prepare अपनी आने वाली उसके लिए खाना बनाना करना है, अपनी को ये लेके देना, अपनी ने सोना है, अपनी ने उठना है. So the whole life revolved around you. But then 2 years, out of Amritsar, not staying would have actually created that vacuum in their lives.
बिल्कुल. But I'm very thankful for them that they did trusted me.
They trusted you.
They trusted
They became
me.
so bold that yes, they
Yes.
also survived to see that ultimate
Zeal in me,
zeal
yeah.
in her, and ultimate that avatar of RJ. That's why she's here in your seat. So
Then finally they understood that yes, I am very serious about my dreams and whatever I dream of, and they always support now. Like I still remember I was in my PG in Chandigarh,
Okay.
and I'm never, how Indian dads basically are, especially Punjab ke papa log kaise hote hain,
हाँ.
कि they don't share that deeper heart feelings with their
Yes,
daughters.
very true.
Right? They love their daughters like anything.
they
I know
love their
that.
daughters like anything, but they will speak less.
Yes.
They will express
Yes,
less.
exactly.
And their every look will say keep. They are ready to give ample amount of money. They are ready to give ample amount of love and every good exposure to you. But sometimes it's always
When
horrible.
sharing- when
It's
sharing feelings
हाँ,
come,
they are
they
not.
don't.
Yes.
But I still remember that day. It was I was in my internship, right? I was in my PG, and we were पापा से बात कर रही थी phone पर.
Right.
And he said कि some opportunity came my way to be an RJ from some other office. So I was like, yeah, I should do that or not. मैं वहाँ पे करूँ apply नहीं करूँ. And my dad literally said, तुझे जो करना है, तुझे जो पसंद है, तू वो कर. And it was like, it came अंदर से, पापा I love you. And he replied back, I love you too. Are you imagining the emotional moment I had?
No,
there?
it just made me emotional actually. It's something, I do not want to cry, but it's something, it's the adorable love of the fathers.
Exactly, and that was
It's something you just simply can't say. You find your father to be the very hard figure.
Yes, exactly.
What exactly is happening to you? Why are you being so hard and why are you being so strict? But then, their adorable love, then, sometimes it is off screen.
Yes,
Sometimes
exactly.
it is that it's, hidden between the all the folds of the quilt. So, labda hi penda hai kithe hai ji pyar hai nada. But yes, it's so cozy and so.
Yes, and
I
that
do
was
agree.
the very prestigious moment.
Sorry, I became emotional, but I never been emotional at the set of my GUP-SHUP. But she made me emotional talking about this thing.
So that was a very precious moment and always is close to my heart. And I still
Okay.
remember that day, and I always know that now he's there to support me.
He's there.
मैं कहीं भी जाऊँ, कुछ भी करूँ, now he is actually there with all his heart.
With all his heart.
Yeah. पहले चाहे उन्होंने कहते हैं ना मजबूरी में शुरू किए थे पर अब मजा आ रहा है.
अब मजा आ रहा है.
So it's basically like both of हम दोनों का same है अब. So he always support me. My
He
family
is also
always
enjoying
supports
his
me.
state that the daughter is growing.
Yes,
and daughter is also
exactly.
with the full colors. She's growing. Ki, yeah, my papa is satisfied. He is
Yeah.
with me. That makes you more confident. When you
Bilkul,
find that your
bilkul.
parents are with you, that makes
Bilkul.
you more bold. That makes you more eager learner. in the life.
So with this, I want to convey also to all the parents seeing this, or to all the children
Yes.
seeing this, that we all have to go midway.
We have to go midway.
Yeah, there is a generation gap. Obviously, they are parents.
Yes, that's
But
true.
you both have to, be somewhere in the midway so that you both enjoy the love you both have for each other.
Exactly. So it's not only for the, the viewers could be, may not be the very, very old parents or very, very young boys and girls. But then, of course, I am conveying this thing to Avni ki yes, she's right. We need to bridge this gap somehow.
Yeah.
Being bit of the, molding a bit, either of the, side will make no difference.
Bilkul. So prove them that you are trustworthy and
You are trustworthy and you are quite eligible for their dreams
Yes.
to come true.
Exactly, and parents also need to support your child anyway.
And when sometimes they say, because GUP-SHUP is going on, but some worthy talks have been there, so I would like to add, sometimes they say that our dreams and their dreams differ.
Bilkul, definitely.
You
It
know,
was same in my case.
It was same in Avni's case also. So there is a gap between my dream is not their dream and their dream can't be mine. So
Yes.
then there is totally a big gap. So but then of course both are the well-wishers for both the parties are quite the well-wishers and not the opposite parties. Okay, Avni. So Avni, any of the time you interviewed any of the personality, anything you would like to share? Kuch khatta meetha?
Okay, so I remember the first time I had to interview some celeb was on phone. That was my first month of joining, maybe.
So okay.
So I was-
first month you were supposed to interview a celeb,
Yeah.
and it was on phone interview you were supposed
Yeah.
to pursue. Phir
So it was like I was not very confident,
you
and
would not
I-
like to share the name.
Yeah, I would like to. It was Arman Bedil from
Okay.
from Punjabi industry.
Okay.
He's a great singer, great actor,
Okay.
and he's really sweet. He was really sweet. Seriously, I was so scared. कि पता नहीं मैं क्या बोलूँगी, मेरा fumble ना हो जाए पंजाबी में,
अच्छा.
you know, some things like that. But it was
But
my
you were
first
able to speak the right Punjabi.
right Punjabi and very fluent Punjabi.
अच्छा वो निकल गई.
निकल गई.
वो कह लो कि वो देख के उन्होंने निकल गई बस.
Around.
उन्होंने देख के आराम से निकल गई. That was the point.
But I was really scared and you know anxious कि पता नहीं कैसे होगा. You
So
know,
was
first time.
Arman also in turn, you know?
He was really sweet at that time.
Okay.
He didn't know that it was my first interview. Obviously, he didn't know that. After the call, I told him that this was my first interview, and I think I mean,
It
you know,
would have been the,
yes, you did really good. I was very calm. So he shared that video on my page, on his page, my video. He shared that on my page.
Okay.
And the last time, my new joinee came just a month ago, and she
Okay.
was about to interview somebody else. Another guy. So अब वो इतनी anxious और मुझे मेरे दिन याद आ रहे हैं कि मेरा भी same हालत था,
That's
like
all. You know, we all have to go through the same
process, same journey, and I was
Right.
like कि मैं तब इतना परेशान थी उस
हालांकि
interview
परेशान होने
में,
वाली इतनी बात नहीं,
बात
but
नहीं
that's
थी.
very true.
Yes.
कि परेशानी होती है, सबको टेंशन होती है.
Exactly, but again इतनी भी मत रखो कि दिमाग ही खराब हो जाए. इतना stress
दिमाग
लेने
ही
की
खराब
कोई
हो जाए,
जरूरत
इतना
नहीं
स्ट्रेस
है.
ले लेकिन थोड़ा थोड़ा ले लिया करो यार. ये कोई इंटरव्यू किसी स्टूडेंट ने देख लिया, उन्होंने कहा ना देखो इतना भी प्रेशर मत लो. So I don't want मेरे गपशप के सब्सक्राइबर्स कम हो जाए. That I really don't want. So yes, Avni, if I say any dream project you would like to work on regarding your field, being a girl, do you have being a female, you know, anchor, being a female speaker, being a female RJ, do you have any particular thing that you would really want to do in your profession?
Well, not particularly a thing to do, but yes, as you talked about female anchor and
Right.
you know, I am a hardcore feminist.
You are a hardcore feminist?
Yes, I am a
So do I.
feminist. So there is no debate about it. There is no debate about it. Why feminism and इतने टक कट्टर क्यों हो?
It should be. Feminism should be.
It should
That's
be.
what I said,
That's
feminism
very
should be.
basic thing, and I won't go there. But yes, being a feminist, I really want कि feminism culture जो है वो बढ़े, especially in Amritsar.
अच्छा, अमृतसर में in our town or in our state Punjab, what exactly you find is more that is pricking your heart as far as the girls' upbringing is concerned? Let's be, because she's feminist, GURSEEMA is from NGO, so let's make the bit GUP-SHUP pot regarding this.
So basically, it's like we are very lovingly towards our daughters, towards our sisters, but
Right.
not towards others' sisters and
Other
others'
sisters and daughters.
Clearly.
Clearly, as clear
Clearly.
as water. It's
Yes.
as clear as water. Yes, very
So there's
true.
no debate about it. But again, in the modern world, in the modern feminine era, लड़कियां बढ़ रही हैं आगे.
Right.
And these are the things that, you know, are hindrances in their paths.
And they are crossing these. They are facing and crossing
Exactly.
it. But you know, their journey would have been a more pleasant one without any pricks and you know, without any
Yes.
somewhat not very very pleasant moments that we really want to add to our chapters of life. But then they are moving. But then they are facing.
They are legit facing, like, you pick any girl, like any girl, she has a story to tell.
She has a story to share.
Every time she has a story to tell, and not just one story, come on, there's 100 of them.
And you feel that especially if you don't, though boys are being, their upbringing, parents are trying to do, and we are trying to bridge that gap between the girls. Boys and girls are randomly they're moving all together. You know, it's nothing that, but then still they lack that respect. They lack, you know, that vision how to share the jokes also with the
Yeah,
girls. They need
exactly.
to know this thing. When they are cracking the jokes, then they need to have that sense.
Bilkul.
Yes. I told you because she pricked the feminism. Now the feminism gonna
Flourish.
flourish through GURSEEMA words. So I don't want to. Yeah, I never talked about it. Avni ne panga paya. That's all the panga with Avni case. Okay. So Avni, is it that whenever you talk, कभी लगा नहीं यार पता नहीं कोई उठ के सुन भी रहा है कि नहीं? Do you have you
Yes, हाँ, yeah, ऐसा बहुत बार होता है. Like, बहुत बार, especially in radio industry.
the RJs, they need to be, radio jockeys need to be very very energetic because it's only your voice that will make the listeners not to change the channel.
Yes, definitely. And we say that in our, you know, in our media language, we have a 7-second spike. मतलब अगर
Okay.
7 सेकंड में अगर लिसनर ने तुमको सुन लिया तो वो तुम्हारा पूरा वॉइस नोट सुन लेगा. अगर तुमने 7 सेकंड के लिए उसको हुक नहीं करके रखा तो वो तुम्हें नहीं सुनेगा.
वो तुम्हें नहीं
जस्ट हैव 7 seconds to प्लीज रुको, सुन के जाओ मेरा क्या बोल रही हूँ मैं.
Okay. So it's that you give yourself 7 seconds to trap the listeners.
Yes, to tease the listener. के tease ये content I'm going to say. तुमको सुनना है कि नहीं सुनना है?
That's nice.
And यहाँ ऐसा बहुत बार होता है कि पता नहीं यार कोई सुन भी रहा है कि नहीं सुन रहा है.
Yes.
बताओ तो सही. And even if we tease calls or we tap our Instagram handles कि तुम वहाँ कर बताओ, people are hesitant to do that. But when always मैं कोई गलती कर देती हूँ, मैं बोलते हुए कुछ गलत बोल देती हूँ, फंबल कर देती हूँ, and then comes another way कि मैम आपने ना ये गलत बोला या फिर मैम आपने ना ये ऐसे बोल दिया है. So I think at least you are listening, dude.
At least you are listening. That's the much more important thing, that you are listening. Okay, Avni. So this was regarding your profession. We had to talk about your family. We had certain things, what you would like to spare. Do you think that as far as the girls, and especially if you, what would be the biggest thing that you would like to yes, Avni, this is you?
Well, I haven't told it to anybody though because I don't share my dreams. Like ऐसी वाली dreams तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं because नजर लग जाती है.
Secret gonna reveal. वो कहते हैं नजर ना लगे. वाहिगुरु. Now it's done. Apollo, बोलो.
Well, I want to be another GURSEEMA ma'am.
Oh, please.
Really? No.
Every बोल देता है. This is for the GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP. This is nothing like that. Because I wanted कि I'm talking to very lively girl, so I thought कि इसका सोचने का बिल्कुल एक्सट्रीम वाला सिरा जो ना वो एंड पकड़ना चाहती थी मैं. उसका एंड क्या है? That I wanted to listen. My ears were eager.
So since childhood, I tell you why it is like that. Since childhood, लोग अपने वेकेशंस पे, समर वेकेशंस पे डलहौजी जाते हैं जी, हिल स्टेशन जाते हैं.
Right.
बट मैं अपने पूरा बचपन जब भी मुझे समर वेकेशंस हुई हैं मैं आश्रम गई हूँ. मैंने आश्रम में शिविर लगाया है, कैंप्स लगाए हैं.
Okay.
So my upbringing is like that.
That's
कि
nice.
मेरा जो वो सिरा है ना वो वहीं तक जाएगा.
वो वहीं तक जाएगा. And I would like to congratulate to parents that yes, your upbringing is the reason why she's here. I am interviewing her for the first time. This is not only the thing, guys. I am meeting her for the first time.
Yes,
ये गपशप के थ्रू I am meeting her right now. जितना आप इसको देख रहे हो ना उतना ही मैंने देखा है और जितना आप इसको जान पाए मैंने भी उतना ही जाना है. So it was wonderful, Avni. Thank you so much. It was really pleasure talking to her, and I hope that you will wait for the next edition also. And so we'll catch you soon next week again with the beautiful soul and a lot of talks for a couple of minutes at least. So catch another interview with another personality next week, Friday the guest day at GURSEEMA's GUP-SHUP. Thank you.